Yes, sir.
The third question.
There's nowhere to write the answer.
Fine,
It's
we
just a
can-
conversation. It's fine. There's nowhere.
Asking the question.
Presenter is quiet. She needs her colleagues to ask questions. If you just present, we don't know which question is for which answer. So you need to ask her.
My name is Chris.
Yeah, she's up. Sit, yeah, your turn. Have her stand.
Korea.
Korea.
Biplane.
Great.
Biplane.
What would you like to eat?
Wait for her to...
Oh yeah, what would you like to eat?
I would eat pho, which is a noodle soup. Can you spell it? H.
What's your name?
Where would you go? Great.
All done? Yeah, nice.
How would you go? How would you go?
If you can... Oh, they're still going. Okay. I think they're different sizes.
Here's next question. Another reason I'm going to Vietnam, except
I just picked the new country.
just imagine and say something.
I would like to see the beautiful nature.
Beautiful nature.
By the river.
Have you ever been to Europe? What about another country, Asia? Except Uzbekistan. Rivers and lakes. What's the best thing you like?
If you can hear me, clap twice. You can hear me, clap once. Slide. Alright. So, we're getting to the end of class. I want to see if you were able to learn the goal of our class. So the goal today was to talk about what?
Traveling.
Traveling, food, transportation. Maybe what? Yeah. So I'm going to ask you, you'll have 1 minute. I will give an example. You will write one sentence with three parts of information. You're going to tell me where you would like to go. This is wrong because there's another sentence. I can't go to New York, but I would go by plane. I have the better sentence here. My plane. You got my point. where you would go, how you would go, what you would eat.
Okay.
You have 1 minute to write a sentence, where you would go, how you would go. One sentence. I would go to Egypt by plane and see the pyramids by camel, and I would eat falafels. I want to see your example.
It's my example.
It's a good one.
It was my
That's why I wanted to show it, but I can't get it.
pyramid.
It's the wrong example.
I would go to Egypt by plane.
Yeah,
I
sure.
would go to by
Yeah.
plane. I would then
Yayın numarayı konuşalım.
yes, see pyramids. Colisée.
Colosseum. Colosseum, nice.
Rome. Rim'de Colisée. Colisée.
There's mine.
Pyramids. I would go to Egypt by plane and see pyramids.
All right. Take your paper, trade with a partner.
Walking on
Trade.
camel
Trade.
and
Check. Give them a grade. See if they answered location,
fish.
food, and transportation. Check. And then show me. Did they get a 3? Did they get a 2? It's simple, but it's good. 3. Check. 3. Check. Yes. 3. And they use wood. Check your friend. You got it? It's pretty simple. We can do it. Show me the grade. 3, 2, 2. Okay. Okay. Very good. So, I have a question before I hand out my handout. Oh, we're still.
Ride the camel.
You're going to ask your partner, elbow partner, let me see, elbow partner. You're going to ask your partner a question. The question is, why was this class student-centered? You'll have 1 minute to answer. It was student-centered because. And then you trade. Why? So what's the question, everyone? Why student-centered class? Okay, begin. Ask your friend. Why? What happened in this class? I didn't play very much. Still going? Go ahead. Some other reasons. If you can hear me, clap twice. If you can hear me, clap once. Let's hear some ideas from our colleagues. Why was this class, and I'm not saying it's a perfect class, no one is perfect, right? But why was this a more student-centered class? You can just raise your hand.
Because the projector didn't work.
Because the projector didn't work? Good reason?
To make students think creatively.
There was some creativity, yeah. What else? Thank you.
Because students talked more than the teacher, there were more communication, and this class was based on the real life.
It's a real life thing, going and traveling.
To change our minds and
Ideas.
yeah.
Okay?
Students are made to collaborate with each other.
You were forced. You needed each other for the graphic organizer. Right?
Yeah.
I gave you the rules.
That's right.
I said One person stands and is quiet. Others need to ask. You have to explain the rules of how to ask questions. Okay, any other ideas?
There were more cooperation.
There was a lot of cooperation.
Yes. Like the teacher to have rest.
I was I was worrying about my presentation. Yeah. All right.
Teacher's day off.
How about at the end of class? Did I just say I didn't do homework? What did I do at the end?
You gave
Yeah, there is all
opportunity for
information.
students to assess each other.
I tried to have you assess each other. I tried to have you use the grammar structure. So this is a good thing. You should ask your students to use what you're teaching them with original sentence. Okay. Any other ideas?
And let them explain each other. Not teacher, but the students will explain each other.
They were explaining why I was
Learn it
wrong.
more.
Yeah. I also tried to show, I think it worked somewhat well, the by foot, by this.
Class look like to the orchestra. Orchestra bushel.
It felt more like an orchestra.
Yeah, orchestra, yeah. Я дирижер.
Conductor. I tried to explain, I mean it's kind of grammar point, but just how you use the different ways of transportation with
You just
preposition.
gave some tips.
I just gave tips. I made it into something that is called chant. Or I said something, run, and then you have to finish.
Yeah.
And if you notice, I used it throughout the class.
Yes.
I didn't just teach one time and then go to the next thing. Throughout the class, you have to repeat what you're teaching in an interesting way, not boring way.
Yeah.
So we can solve that in students learning center learning instructor and teacher should assign students correctly.
What do you mean by assign? Like jobs or?
Assign the tasks
Yes?
simultaneously and correctly, then the process goes by itself.
Yeah, and they will, if you give clear examples, I would go, and I agree, he said I did not give a lot of answers. Like, in terms of what do you eat in Madagascar, no one knows. Right? So, this class would have been more difficult with your students because they don't know the foods of different countries. So what you would have done is maybe had some examples printed. Yeah. But I think what you're saying makes sense. You just give the activity, you give the rules, and you give the language, and they practice. One other point I just will say, scaffolding. I tried to give you sentences that you would use with each other. Right? It's very important. You can't just say be active, talk English. You have to give the language. I have some printouts. It's in English on one side, Uzbek on the other. And it just shows the different ways to make the class more student-centered.
That's so helpful of you.
Yeah. So you can pass it around. This side, pass it around. I don't think that I have enough things printed out, but I will just say over here, you have the structure of a lesson. Warm-up, routines, and there's a bunch of examples of kinds of activities you can do at different moments in the lesson. I think your team did get this. You can just pass it around. Pass it around.
I want to make sure that I'll go with
Students and teacher. Workshop.